Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Tracy, back for another MX Bikes video. Finally did it. We put her in the ARLs. Now it's just the Pro-Am, but we made it. Barely squeaked it in there. I'm not a great qualifier. I'm a much better racer, but we made it in the Pro-Ams. First goal, before anything else, before we even thinking about finishes, make it through the first corner. Love Paboso's net code. I am inside of Pork Chop there. Like, I was actually inside of another man. Who was that? Who was that? Don't even know who it was. All he saw was track wide open. Use that Yamaha as a berm. Some of the people on the first lap, like, I don't think their frontal lobe is fully developed and connected at this point. So you can't win the race on the first lap, but you 100% can lose it. I will tell you right now, you can lose the race on the first lap. You're starting out way back there in 40th, 30th, whatever place, I think it's 40th. You ain't gonna be anywhere towards the front of the moto by the end of it. People are just too fast. Just straight up, the ARL pros are too fast, the Pro-Am riders are fast. Again, I'm leaning on some decent speed with a lot of consistency. I'm letting people crash around me. There are some nerves coming into effect for me. Like I said, this is my first Pro-Am ARL. And I'm just trying to let people crash around me. Get parked off the track there, but look, we're still up on two wheels. Homie tries to kill us right there. I'm telling you, people don't know what they're doing on this first lap. Shout out to our boy Gurn putting his freaking ankles into his earlobes right there over Laraco's Z. Blew his ankles out. But look, coming around for the first lap. We made it through the first lap. Besides that one crash at the start, we didn't do what Homie and Homie 2 just did right over there. We're still in a good spot. Gurn with a ridiculous drive on that Fantic, but then besides, he's going to hit a SpongeBob. They're not SpongeBobs anymore. But here we are inside of the top 20. Time to lock in, time to put in a good moto, and the ultimate goal is a top 15. Look, I know, my first Pro-Am, my first ARL, and I'm setting top 15 as the goal. What are you thinking, kid? Thinking positions. That's all I'm thinking about. So, yeah, we're going to watch a little bit more of this race. I'll check back in with y'all before the end of it a couple times here and there. But before I sign off for right now, let's get a little bit of a Red Bud! Look, I know we just crashed. It's okay. We didn't lose a lot of positions. Red Bud! Alright, so look, we haven't had a bad race up to this point. Haven't made a lot of mistakes. We're actually sitting in top 15 right now. Again, I know I'm getting passed by some of these riders. I know I'm letting some of these riders by. Like, I'm not putting up a big fight in some of these battles. I'm just kind of just letting the person by. Almost tucked the front end right there. Heart rate went up a little bit, and I let this guy pass me because, again, even though I made a little bit of a mistake right there, I'm just trying to be consistent. I'm not trying to get into a big battle and a big crash. So Reggie, I don't think that's 11SX Reggie. I think that's another Reggie. Don't think if it was Reggie from 11, he would have stuffed me like that. But as you can see right there, for KTM guy, I'm sorry about that. Now, I know that I have looked back a few times. Like, I do look behind me every now and then whenever I'm racing, but I don't really look backwards a whole bunch while I'm racing. It's just something that I've learned and developed from racing in real life. If you're focused on going backwards, then you're not going to be going forwards, okay? So that's how my brain works. I used to not even ride with the look back button bound, but riding with my homies and whatnot, it's kind of, I'll look back to see where they are, and whenever we're just like having some fun taking each other out, I'll look back, see where they are, to, you know, screw with them, take them out. But yeah, I don't look back a lot, make a little bit of a mistake right there, but yeah, for the most part, like I said, we were sitting right inside of 15th there for a second, and no huge mistakes. No huge mistakes, no big crashes. I know there's a couple coming up here in a little bit, but for the most part, we've ran a consistent race. Again, I kind of thought homie right there was going to get the drive around me. He almost did. I let him have the inside there. Again, I'm not trying to get into these huge battles. I know I took out that one KTM rider like I was just saying, but I don't look backwards a ton, so I'm not paying attention to really what's behind me. Look, let him back by me again. Surge Rippy right around me. But yeah, that being said, no big mistakes so far. Homie taps my front tire there. We still live. Everything's gravy right now. Just outside of the top 15. It's still doable. Again, our first Pro-Am ARL, and we're looking at a top 15 as long as we can hold it together. Let's see how this continues on. All right, so there it is. There's one of our first big mistakes. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. I've seen a lot of people go down in that corner, and it's such a fast corner that the bike just goes flipping and you lose a ton of time. But even though we made a little bit of a mistake there, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Could have been a lot worse. I know it's kind of been a... Again, we're still in this position we've been in all night. We're still just floating right around the top 15, which isn't bad because I mean it's been some good racing, been in some battles here and there, but we're not moving forward, we're not moving backwards. We're just outside of the top 15, trying to get there with some good battles along the way. No major mistakes, like I said. I'm just trying to ride consistent. Trying to fight with these guys. I know I lost my rear tire in going into the Talladega turn just a lap or so ago, but other than that, no huge mistakes, no big crashes. Like I said, I think one or two come up in this moto, but again, I ran a really consistent moto. That's all I was worried about. Getting through the first corner, getting through the first lap, without a huge major crash, like getting put the opposite direction, getting really entangled with someone. See homie right over there kind of gets messed up in these ruts. Again, I'm just really focused on putting in some solid laps. Almost go over the bars there again. I did that a couple times. Because that would have fully tilted me. If I would have went over the bars on one of those, on that tabletop, it would have completely fully tilted me. So yeah, again, we're just outside of the top 15, still in 17th place. We've been in up to 15th, maybe up to 14th, down to 20th. What a track re-entry by homie right there. You know he was trying to hit, like, that's what I'm talking about, the frontal lobe thing. Like, just re-enter the track without trying to kill people, because it's not like it just affects the person you kill. It affects you too. So you take one crash, turn it into 4, and that makes sense. And just use the frontal lobe a little bit. I know it's not fully developed, but just try and use it, because your rational thinking could, like, help you out when it comes to crashing. So again, look, we're in 16th now. These guys just keep crashing around us. All right, that's all I'm worried. Like, that's not all I'm worried about. Again, I'm worried more about myself. I'm worried more about just riding consistent laps. But I know that as long as people in front of me keep pushing and almost go down, almost like I just did there. Whenever I saw that I was about to hit that thing, you have no idea how, like, I was like, oh my, I seriously, like, was terrified whenever I was about to hit that. But all these people in front of me, I'm just like, look, they're gonna crash, they're gonna toss it away, they're gonna get in some yard sales. Just ride your race. Don't worry about them, because you already know what they're gonna do. You just ride consistent and the rest will take care of itself. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of this mode. We've done 17 laps. I know if the dudes up front are running like 158 or something. They're probably getting close to the white flag. As you can see, there's a blue flag on our screen. We're in 17, and there's 2 riders in front of me. So, again, things are about to get really interesting, because just a lap ago we had Connor, I think was the dude's name, right on our app, and he got lapped, so we technically can't get worse than 17th at this particular second. Now, coming in, so that's the leader right there that I just seen. So I'm not trying to be in dude's way. I make that huge mistake, and the lapper, or the leader, gets me right here. I'm pretty sure the timing gate is like right at LaRocco's leap or something right through here. Don't know, maybe I'm tripping, maybe it is the finish line that's the next timing gate. But homie would have ruined any chance we would have had at a top 15 there, because this is the white flag lap. So if we had got lapped just then and homie did not throw it away, our chances at a top 15 would have been done. We would have been locked into 17th place. But again, white flag lap, 2 guys right in front of me. I can see them. 15th is right there, so I'm going to give it everything I have. I am going to give it everything I have and go right over the fucking bars into the infield. And you think that's it. You think that top 15 is just, you know what? It was a valiant effort trying to get there, but you know you're gonna get just outside of the top 15 in 17th place in your first Pro-Am. But I don't know who the hell you think I am, because we ain't got no give up in us. Jump off the track. Look at 16th place right there. Out of gas. That puts us up to 16th place, baby. We are 1 position away. We can do this. We hear him right in front of us. It's not too far away. We still have a half a lap to go. We can do this top 15, baby. Just a little bit of luck and we're in there like swimwear. Almost over the bars again. I'm like, just don't toss it away. What is that? A yellow flag? Who's down? Somebody's down. No, 15th place. Reggie out of gas. Goes from 14th to 17th on the last lap. Puts us into 15th place, baby. So yeah, look, that's what I was saying. I knew the timing gate was like right there too, because I was in like 17th or 16th up until I just passed Reggie there. So if homie had not tossed away that, if the lapper had not tossed it away, we would have been absolutely cooked. But with some luck and a fucking hair foot in my pocket, we're coming across the finish line in 15th place, baby. I could not believe it. As you can see, coming across the finish line, all weebly wobbly. I could not believe it. I am losing my mind in real life, in real time at this particular second. I'm ecstatic. I am over the moon. First Pro-Am. We put her in top 15th. Shout out to our boy Big Fluffy Chicken right there, coming across in 4th in the first moto. Second moto did not go as good for us. We ended up still inside of the top 20 in 19th place, but that right-hander before the uphill triple had me mentally beat. And yeah, I could not get through it the last 5 laps. I crashed. I was in 16th, so we could have had another top 15th, but I ended up fading back to 19th, and that's where we finished 15-19 in our first Pro-Am ARL race. And yeah, overall, it was a great race. It was Red Bud. So yeah, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, share the video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Red Bud.